It's not bad. I wish it was taller, but it looks sort of rock and roll.
It's good.
You know?
That didn't work at all. Like, I need to do another one of this. I'm still
you still
really
nervous?
Yeah. Are you not nervous?
Nah. Ooh, thunder. Now I'm nervous. So you want to do another This Day in History?
Yeah, if you got one.
Okay, yeah. So what's a week after that? August 27th?
Yeah.
All right, I got one. I know you're not a Beatles fan, but August 27th, 1967, Beatles manager Brian Epstein passed away.
That's a good one. That's very appropriate here.
All right, so let's do it. I guess the cat's out of the bag. August 27th, 1967, Beatles manager Brian Epstein, known as the fifth Beatle.
Yeah, for good reason, right?
Yeah, no less than Paul McCartney even said that.
Wow.
Overdosed accidentally on drugs.
Well, he liked the drugs quite a bit, but he didn't commit suicide, I guess is what you're saying, right?
No, he didn't. The Beatles, obviously one of the most influential bands of all time.
Yeah.
During their short run. A lot of people think the Beatles were together for like 20 years.
Right. No, they weren't. They had pretty good solo careers, though, too.
Yeah.
Well, Epstein was the driving force behind all that, right?
Yeah, he was the guy that discovered the Beatles. He's the one that laid down their first demo and was rejected all over town by the major labels. He had the unfortunate task of firing original drummer Pete Best.
Yeah, why'd they fire that guy?
He wasn't cutting the mustard.
Oh.
And everyone was like, you do it. You're the manager.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, so he found Ringo Starr and brought him in the band.
And the rest is history.
The rest is music history.
But he was gay, and a lot of people didn't know that because it was a closely guarded secret, and the reason why was because homosexuality was still illegal in the UK in 1967.
Yeah, he had to keep that quiet. In fact, he died a couple of years before it was still illegal when he died, so he had to keep that quiet.
Yeah.
And some people say he and John Lennon might have had a little brief romance.
Well, he kept quiet about his homosexuality, but he was very vocal about like marijuana, decriminalization in the UK.
Yeah.
He also did a pretty good job of protecting the secret of his addictions. Like he loved the amphetamine.
Yeah.
He loved the sleeping pills, the barbiturates.
They kind of go hand in hand, I guess.
Right, yeah, you got to go up and down, right?
Yeah.
And that's what got him was the sleeping pills.
Yeah, and it was a big accident. You know, he was in his bed and he died with like his papers all over the bed. He was doing some work.
Yeah.
And apparently took about 6 carbitrols, and his resistance had built up such where it was clear that it wasn't like he was trying to commit suicide. He was trying to go to sleep.
Right.
And unfortunately, he mixed that with alcohol, and it was just one of those sad cases where the fifth Beatle died unexpectedly at the age of 32.
Man.
I thought he was like in his 50s.
I'm sure it felt like that when he was that age, you know, and he was that addicted to stuff.
So August 27th, 1967, Brian Epstein passes away. The Beatles, it was a big blow to them, but they soldiered on for a while afterward.
That helped a lot, Chuck.
You got to like the last one, or?
Oh, I know. It's just...
Oh, you waiting?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm not nervous about this.
That's crazy to me.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh.